Hello, I am Jen Berger with the American Parkinson's Disease Association, and I am here in St. Louis. You showed up to a level 2 standing class today, where I promise you will not be disappointed. What do I say? Half the battle, or more than half the battle, is showing up. So I'm glad that all of you are here in my room, but I'm also glad that you're here, that you're on at home. Couple things that you need. You do need weights. We are doing some, typically we always do weights in this class, but we are definitely doing weights. If you don't have any weights, you can raid your pantry cabinet, grab some soup cans, green bean cans. Oh goodness, there's a wall here. And you can use those. Also, modification is always take the weights out. Just do the movements without the weights. I also ask that you have a chair. We are not doing any seated exercises today, but you can always modify in the chair, or if you need it for a little added stability for balance, you'll have it here. We'll be here about 50 minutes total. We're going to start with a warm-up. I always start with 2 deep breaths, and I read something over the weekend or heard something over the weekend or something that said that you should really take that exhale even twice as long as that inhale. So we're going to go inhale for 4 through that nose, and then we're going to exhale it out through the mouth for a count of 8. All right, we're really going to slow down that exhale. We'll start our class with 2 of those. All right, let's go in through the nose all the way up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slow it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do one more. In through the nose for 1, 2. Big inhale. 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet hip width apart. Let's start with some big shoulder rolls back here. Big rotations back. Big circles. Warm up is just as important as any other part of this workout. We're getting those bodies ready to put in the work that we are going to do. 12 exercises. I did not get through all 12 in my last class, so it's going to be our goal to get through all 12 in this class. Keep you on your toes today. We're going to jump back and forth between weights and no weights. Shake those arms out. Give me some wrist rotations here. And then go ahead and make those arms nice and long. We're going to keep those shoulders back, chest open, and we're just going to take that head and turn it from side to side here. Big rotations. Back to center, and then the other side. Now let's go ahead and go down. So chin to chest and all the way back. Chin to chest and all the way back. And let's go one more. Chin to chest and all the way back. All right. Right here in the middle, we'll do those push and pulls. Say? I can turn it off if you want, Alan. You want me to turn it off for you? Is it bothering you for real? I can turn it off here. Who invited you? Who invited you? All right, we ready? Let's go. Push and pulls. Let's go. I'm always up for feedback. Whatever it is, Alan. Push and pull. Take it back. Push and pull. You make me laugh. Push and pull. Push and pull. Let's see what we got here. Push and pull. Let's do one more. Push and pull. All right, standing up nice and tall. Hands on those hips. We're going to rotate through the center of that body. Right here, big rotation, side to side. Side to side, big rotations. Those who just took my class are going to have to deal with this since we just listened to this. All right, here we go. Thanks, Alan. I'm glad you like it. Back to center right here. Hands on those hips, shoulders rolled back. Let's start tapping through those heels right here. All right, so we did heel taps. Now let's change it to toe taps. So we'll tap in those toes, focusing on the center and the front of those legs. All right, and now let's add some knees. High knees right here. All right, let's do those 3 again. Let's go heels. Let's go toes. Not only does this work different parts of those legs, but it also causes us to think or forces us to think a little bit. Let's go knees. All right, now we're going to do 2 heels, 2 toes, 2 knees. Let's go. Heel, heel, 2 toes, and 2 knees. Back to heels for 2, toes for 2, and knees. And heel, heel, toe, toe, knee. One more time. Heel, heel, toe, toe, and knee, and knee. And last minute right here. We're just marching it in place. Seated or standing. All right, get those arms and legs moving at the same time. Pick up the intensity just a little bit so we start getting that heart rate up a little bit. Like I said, 12 exercises. It's my goal to get through all 12 of them. So let's see where that takes us. I'm thinking 45 seconds to a minute, nothing longer than a minute. That's the good news. You got about 15 more seconds on this march, and then we're going to pick up those weights for that first exercise. All right, here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. When you're ready, grab a drink if you need to. There's a lot of water in the back. Those of you at home, make sure that you have your water. Take drinks as you need them. Go ahead and grab those weights. That's where we're going to start for this first exercise. I'm going to go ahead and turn my chair around here so I can have my seated guys. I am going to give you guys a modification on this one. Let me give them their modification first, y'all, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. We're going to go arms nice and long with those weights in those hands. Those feet are on the ground. I just want you to tip forward, and as you come forward, I just want you to lift those weights to shoulder height. All right? What we're going to do is we're going to do a squat to a shoulder raise. So those feet hip width apart. We're just going to squat it down. And as we come up, we're just going to lift those weights to shoulder height and then come right back down. All right, 45 seconds is the name of the game on this one, all right? We ready? Let's go. Squat to raise. Squat, raise. Perfect. Squat. Keep those arms nice and straight, right up to shoulder height. Squat and raise. Working those legs and arms right here. And raise. Squat and raise. And raise. You got it. Over halfway done with this one. Ten more seconds here. Keep those tummies nice and tight. Squat and raise. Squat and raise. 2 more. Squat and raise. Last one. Squat and raise. Set those weights down. Make sure they're away, but close enough that you can get to them. Say that again? Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Agreed. All right, here we go. We're going to our second exercise. We're going to put those arms up where we ended with those front raises. No weights this time. I call these mummy arms or zombie arms, and then you're just going to take high knees. So it's just going to be right here, all right? 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Bringing those knees up. Arms stay right up at shoulder height. I promise I'll give you a chance to shake these shoulders out when this exercise is done. High knees, arms out. Let's try to keep those arms as straight as we can, right at shoulder height. 15 seconds left. Knees go up. Big high knees. Feel those tummies have to do that work to bring those legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Shake out those shoulders a little bit. I'll let that heart rate come down just a skosh. We're going to go. I know. I also saw Carl do this. I like this too. Those. All right. Next exercise, you can do seated or standing. I'm going to pull out a little boxing. We're just going 4 front jabs, 4 front kicks. So when we box, those arms are up. We're going to go 4 front jabs right at 12 o'clock, right here, keeping those arms up right into 4 kicks. 4 front jabs, 4 kicks. We'll do this for a minute. All right, are we ready? Stand up nice and tall. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4. Back to 4 jabs. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4. Nice work. 4 jabs. 2, 3, and 4 kicks. 2, 3, 4. 4 jabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 15 seconds. Jab. 2, 3, strong jabs, strong kicks. 3, 4, jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3. Let's do it one more time. Jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, and 4. Relax it out. Nice work. Great work. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Last exercise in this set, and how this is going to work. We'll finish this 4th exercise, then we'll repeat those 4, and then I'll give you 4 new ones. All right, we're going to work some big movement in here, all right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to pretend like we have a ball. We're going to step back, and then we're going to throw the ball, all right? So we'll start on your right side, and then we'll switch to the other side. What I want you guys to do, if you're seated, is you can just take that toe and reach and push. So reach it back, kind of like a bow and arrow for you guys, right? Reach and extend, just like that, all right? You'll start on the same side. We'll all start on the right side, all right? So put that ball in your right hand. Make sure there's room behind you. That there's not weights to fall over. All right, we ready? All right, let's take it back and reach. Take it back and reach. Step back and reach. Step back and reach. Good job. Back and reach. Let's do 3 more on this side. Back and reach. Back and reach. 1 more. Back and reach. Great work. Couple things on that. Big step back, big step forward, big torso rotation as you wind up and move forward, straight arm on that extension. Same thing on the other side. We're going to the left. Are you ready? Let's go. Step and reach. Step back and big reach. Good job. Step back and reach. Step back and reach. Step back and reach. Little balance component too. Step back and reach. Let's do 2 more. Step it back. Reach like you're throwing that ball. Last one. Step back and reach. Great work. Lots of things that we did in that exercise. Go ahead and grab a drink if you need to. We're going to take it from the top. We're going to go back to those 4 exercises. So remember that first exercise was the one with those weights. It was that squat to that front raise. So when you're ready, go ahead and grab those weights. Squat to front raise. 2 weights. Boys, you're doing that hip hinge to that front raise. All right, feet hip width apart. Right here, sit back into it. Front raise, let's go. Squat and raise. We're only taking it to shoulder height, not swinging it, nice and controlled. Squat and raise. Squat and raise, using those arms and legs. Come on, squat and raise. Squat and raise. This is right about the time this room starts heating up. It's been real good all morning. Squat and raise. Stick with me. squat, and raise. Let's go 3 more. Squat and raise. 2 more. Squat and raise. Last one. Squat and raise. Great work. Set those weights down. Good news is we won't pick those up again until our second set of exercises. Going back to those mummy arms with those high knees. All right, so those arms are nice and straight, right up at shoulder height, bringing up those knees. Right here. Are you ready? That's a perfect song for it. All right, we ready? Let's go. High knees. So you take this at your own pace. If you want to add a little coordination component, you can cross those arms. I like that. Carl's doing that over here on my side. I like that if you want to add a little bit of a coordination piece to it. Otherwise, you can hold it right out. Knees up. What? Yeah, exactly. All right, stick with me. That would be a good exercise. Rub your belly, pat your head. Let's go. 15 seconds left. Come on, right here. Not coming back to these. Going to our boxing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it back. Woo! 2 more exercises here. We're going to go to those 4 jabs, 4 kicks. All right, and then we're going to throw for that last minute. All right, 4 jabs. Hey, quit cheating. Quit cheating, Carl. I saw you. 4 jabs, 4 kicks. We ready? Arms up. Let's make these jabs and kicks intentional. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3, 4, and jab. 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3. Let's do this 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kick. 2, 3. Last one here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick. 2, 3, and 4. I could put you on camera, Pam, right here. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good thing to be known for. All right, go ahead and grab that imaginary ball. We're going to do that step back, big reach up front. All right, you guys grab your imaginary bow and arrows, right? Pulling it back, letting it go. All right, we ready? We'll start with the right. Let's go. Big step back, wind up, and big stretch out. Big step back, big stretch out. Big step back. You can get a little torso rotation in there too as you reach back and reach forward. Take your time. There's a little bit of a balance component to this too. Reach. Let's go 3 more on this side. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Other side. Other side. Remember, as we're talking through these, as we're counting these, go ahead and count with me. There's nothing wrong with that. Use that voice if you want. All right, other side, left side. You ready? Let's go. Step back and big reach. Anybody see that Beach Boys special that they had? That was pretty cool, huh? And reach. Step it back and reach. Big step back, big step forward. Let's go. Reach. Big step back and reach. Let's go 2 more. Step it back and reach. Last one here. Step it back and reach. Great job. Shake those legs out. Grab a drink if you need to. I got 4 new exercises. Woo, we're going to be pushing it to get through all 12, but we're going to try. I lied to you, those of you at home. I'm very sorry. I said we weren't going to use the chair for any exercises. We are, in fact, going to use it for the first exercise of the second set. So if you don't have chairs at home, you can press pause and go grab a chair and hit play when you come back to me, or if you have a chair, now's the time to have a seat. Don't get too comfy. Oh, we dancing now, Alan? I do always say in my circuit class, what do I say? That you can always substitute dancing for any workout. So you get a hall pass to dance anytime you want. All right, edge of your seat, we're going to do sit stands. So edge of our seat, feet flat on the floor. You can put those arms out. You can put them on your chest. If you need to guide yourself in and out of that chair, you can do that too. I am going to challenge you when you come out of that sit stand, though, let's get in the habit of bringing those shoulders back, right? So as we get up out of that chair, let's go ahead and pull those shoulders back. Let's get in the habit of doing that. So then when you go home and you get out of the chair, those shoulders go back and you just start walking, right? That's a good habit to get into. 1 minute of our sit to stands. When you're ready, let's go right here. Again, you can put those arms out here. Hey, if you really want to challenge yourself, grab those weights. Hold those weights and do it with your weights if you feel like adding a little bit of a extra piece to it. Use that chair if you need to guide yourself in and out. Again, do yourself a favor and open up those shoulders. Open up those chests. Pull back those shoulders as you stand up. Great habit to get into. That's something you can practice at home too. Every time you get out of the car, up and out of the chair, off the toilet, I don't care. Pull those shoulders back. There you go. 15 seconds left. Nice job, Furman. All right, stick with me here. 10 seconds left. For 2. Everybody give me 1 more. And nice work. Don't get too comfy. We're going to go right into exercise number 2. You will not need your chair for this. We're going to go right into exercise number 2. We're going to work those shoulders a little bit and go back to a little bit of a coordination piece. All right, so let me show you. I'm going to show them what they're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a modification. What you guys are going to do is you're going to give me hamstring curls. That's just where you kick those, or you call them butt kicks, whatever you want, but we're going to kick those heels up to our bums. At the same time, you're going to give me big arm circles, all right? You guys are going to give me big arm circles with heel kicks right out in front, just like that, all right? All right, are we ready? 45 seconds is the name of the game. Hamstring curls, big arm circles. Let's go right here. Nice big stretch in the front of those legs. Big arm circles. Try to get them as big as you can to really work on that range of motion on those shoulders. Careful for that hammy, Vivian. Another thing for you, Vivian, would be to just give me those, because that might be a nice stretch on the back of that hamstring. All right, stick with me. Woo! 10 seconds left. Come on. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax those shoulders. Shake them out. Pull them back a little bit. We're going to do some lateral movement with this next exercise. I am going to challenge you to grab 1 or 2 weights, depending upon what resistance you want. What we're going to do is we're going to hold those weights right at chest height. So we're just going to hold them right here. And we're just going to do out, out, in, in. Out, out, in. Couple things. Number 1, don't do it with weights. Take the weight out. Or just take 1 weight and hold 1 weight here. All right, so out, out, in. Weights just give us a little bit of added resistance. And you can do the same thing seated. All right, are we ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Good job. Opening up those hips a little bit. Big wide steps out and then right back in. Out, out, in. Again, all the weights do is add a little bit of resistance. If you need to take the weights out, you can take the weights out. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Again, we're just opening up those hips a little bit. In. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. 1 more. Out, out, in. Set those weights down. That was exercise number 3. Exercise number 4. I lied twice. We are going to use the chairs for this exercise too. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand in the back of your chair, all right? So your chair is right out in front of you right here. All right, your chair makes a U. Those of you in my circuit class, we've done these before. The outline of your chair makes a U. We're just going to do some U runs around that chair, or U walks or whatever, but you're just going to come forward and then you're going to come back and to the other side, all right? You want to add a challenge to it, touch down, all right? I'm giving you this chair as a guide though too. Use it, all right? Use it all the way around if you want, all right? All right, we got 45 seconds. Actually, we're going to do a minute of this one. All right, are you ready? Take your time. You go at your own pace. And let's go right here. So we're coming around that chair. If you want to add that challenge, squat down and add that ground. Otherwise, you're just running around that chair. You got room back there, Alan? Okay. Again, you can stay standing, but I want you to focus on steps back, side, and front. I need to give you 2 chairs. Andy's so tall. He just steps from one side to the other. All right, stick with me. Again, add that touch if you want a little bit of a challenge. Running around that chair right here. 10 seconds left. Woo, feeling this in your legs too. Back steps, side steps, front steps for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, catch your breath. Here's the deal. We made it through all 4 exercises. Have a seat if you need to. Catch that breath. We're going to go back and do those 4 exercises again. Remember that first exercise were those sit stands. I'll give you time though, no rush, no rush. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to get through all 12 of them. If not, you'll just stay extra. Just kidding. All right, everybody okay? It's getting warm. Listen to your bodies, all right? Those of you at home, make sure you're drinking lots of water. Back to our sit stands for 1 minute. Make these more challenging by adding weights. Put those arms out. Keep them on your chest. You can also guide yourself in and out of that chair. All right? Back to those sit stands. 1 minute. Are you ready? Let's go right here. Stand up nice and tall. And all the way up. Great work. Make sure those feet are firmly planted on the ground. All of that weight should be in all 4 points of those feet. Second round of these 4 exercises. That's where we're at. Keep those tummies tight. That's going to help get you up and down out of that chair. Perfect. 15 more seconds. Not coming back to these. Everybody give me 2 more here. And 1. Great work. Once you get through those 2, shake it out a little bit. We're going to stay standing for our second exercise. Our second exercise is going to be those hamstring curls with those arms. Now, before we did, I saw a lot of you go forward with those arms. If you want to go backward with those arms, you can. Doesn't super matter to me. I just want to make sure we're getting full range of motion on those shoulders. So take the time to get all the way around on those rotations. All right, heel kicks for the you fellas, or hamstring curls or butt kicks for us. Are you ready? 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Whatever direction you want to go with those arms is fine with me. I just want you to focus on big rotations with those shoulders all the way around. This is enough to get your heart rate up here, so listen to those bodies. Big circles, slow it down if you need to. If you need to shake out those arms for a second, you can do that too. 15 seconds left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I must have, this is so weird, but there must be some nerve. This is so weird. But when I put my arm like this, my nose kept going like this. So every time I would go around, my one nostril would go like that. I said it was worn. I think it is. There's some nerve that's connected. All right. So those of you at home, you're welcome for that little tidbit of information. All right. Where are we going next, Nancy? We are going to lateral side steps. That out, out, in. All right. So grab those weights. Unless you want to do this without weights, you can always take the weights out of it. You can do the same exercise seated or standing. All right. Weights go here if you're holding them. Let's start with a narrow stance so we have room to grow on each side, all right? Out, out, in. Let's go. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Keep going. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in, 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 out, out, in. Two more. Out, out, in, out, out, in, and in. Great work. Set down those weights. You're going to need those chairs for our last exercise in this set were those U runs. Were you running around that chair? All right. I want to add just a little bit to this. I should have said it in the beginning. What I want to make sure if you're touching down is I don't want you to just hinge forward at that waist. That takes way too much blood to that noggin of yours. So as you come around, instead of leaning this way, I want you to get that squat in there. So right here, lean down and touch. Come right back here. Lean down and touch. If that is something that you want to do, let's try not to hinge at that waist too much. All right, 45 seconds. And let's go. Right here. Back, back, side, side, forward, forward. Try to keep those toes pointing towards me. So we can get little steps in, little steps to the side, little steps back. Stick with me here, 15 seconds left. Looking good, everybody looks good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a break. We have made it through 8 exercises. We only have 4 left to go. All right, 4 left, 2 times. That's all we got left. Take breaks. Everybody good? All right. When you're ready, we're going to pick up weights for the next exercise. We're going to work some arms. Same exercise can be done seated or standing. All right, come on, stick with me. I know we can do this. This is all we got left. 4 exercises. So if we did 4 exercises for a maximum of a minute apiece, and I don't even think we're going to do that, and we did them 2 times, how many minutes? Nice. Keeping you on your toes. 8 minutes. Almost an hour, not almost an hour. All right, are you ready? Arms nice and long by your side. What we're going to do here is we're going to do bicep curl, but I'm going to add a little something to it. So it looks like this. We're going to go bicep curl here. Now, before we extend those arms, I just want you to press those arms up. Come right back here to shoulders, and then extend those arms. All right, let's go. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press. Modification would be take that press out and just do the bicep curl. Curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. 2 more. Curl, press, shoulder, extend. Last one. Curl, press, shoulder, and extend. Great work. Set those weights down. Only have to do that one more time. All right. We're going to do some pull downs for this next exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with those arms up nice and high. And all we're going to do, it's kind of a standing crunch. We're just going to come up one knee at a time and come down right here. All right, crunch in the center of that body. That's where I want that strength to come from. All right, seated or standing. Are you ready? Let's go. 45 seconds. I'm not super concerned about speed on this. I really want you to focus on the center of your body, crunching as if we were laying on the ground and doing them on our back. We're actually doing them standing instead. Stick with me here. Crunch in the middle. Crunch in the middle. Now, obviously, the higher you bring the leg, the more challenging it is. So you can also just tap that toe in front of you. All right, right here. Crunch. You're bringing that top to the center. Crunch. So arms come down to the knee, down to the knee, down to the knee, down to the knee, down to the knee. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. All right, everybody okay? All right, it's warm. Should I crack the door? Should we crack the doors a little bit? Want to crack the door just a little bit, see if we can get a little bit of cross breeze in here? All right, 2 exercises left. One is a boxing exercise where we'll just work on some punches. And our last exercise is player's choice. All right, player's choice cardio, which means you can pick whatever you want for 45 seconds. All right, 45 seconds of cross jabs. This is where we're going for our third exercise of this set. Those feet hip width apart. We're just going to punch at that 10 and 2. Those of you who do kickboxing with me know this. We're going to go 10 and 2. So it's just like right here. If you were looking at a clock, you're hitting 10 and 2 or 2 and 10, depending upon what your clock looks like. All right, so straight out in front. You ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Punch, punch. Now, on those cross jabs, let's turn that midsection just a little bit. Let's rotate at that waist. Protect those knees by lightening up that back foot as you punch it out right here. Shoulder height, big punches right here. Working on really long arms. Some shoulder rotation so we get some shoulder mobility in there, some torso rotation. Big, strong arms. As you connect with whatever it is that you're punching, I want you to have a straight arm right here. Nice big punches right here. 15 seconds left. I'm not concerned about speed on these. I want you to work on that range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, player's choice. I'm actually going to cut it down to 30 seconds so that we can get through our last 4 exercises. That's it. I don't care what you do on these. You can do jumping jacks. You can march in place. You can jog in place. You can do jump rope. What else could you do? Anything you want to do to get that heart rate up. It's only 30 seconds. I'm going to give you a break, and then we're going to finish those last 4 exercises. All right? Yep. If you think you can do it, say aye. Aye. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds of work in 3, 2, and 1. Player's choice right here. You can jog, you can jack, you can jump rope if you want. Whatever it is, perfect. You can box, you can do whatever you want. It's only 30 seconds. Nice job, Gorman. I like it. Stick with me here. Stick with me here. Big. And everybody said 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so remember why you showed up today. All right, you showed up to work. You showed up to get better and stronger and faster and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to finish off with last 4 exercises right here. All right, that's what's going to push you through these last 4. First exercise with those biceps to sky sculptors. Go ahead. You were just ready to beat somebody up. You were like ready to roll. All right, biceps. We're going biceps to sky sculptors or those push outs. 45 seconds. All right, we ready? Arms nice and long by your side. 45 seconds of work here. Let's go. Curl it up, push. Back to shoulder, full extension. Nice and controlled. Push. Back to shoulder and extend. Curl. Push. Shoulder. Extend. Curl. push, shoulder, extend, curl, push, shoulder, 2 more. Let's go, curl, push, shoulder, extend. Last one, curl, push, shoulder, extend. Look at those weights and say, adios. We will not be back to you. 3 exercises left. Second exercise in this set were those pull downs. We'll really work to strengthen the center of that body by meeting those elbows to those knees right in the middle. 45 seconds. Are you ready? Let's go. Crunch. Elbow, knee. Elbow, knee. Elbow, knee. You got it. Perfect. Pull down, knee up. Nice work. Pull. 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 After we get finished with this, it's less than 2 minutes of work. It's all we got left. Stick with me. Pull. Pull. Woo. Getting so strong, pulling those knees up. Working a little balance the slower we go on these also. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hot dog. 45 seconds. 45 seconds of those cross jabs. 30 seconds player choice cardio, and we're stretching it out. All right? We're going to do these back to back. 45 seconds, 30 seconds, minute 15, and we're stretching it out. All right, we good with that? Arms up, cross jabs, 45 seconds. Let's go. 10 and 2 right here. 10 and 2, getting those arms nice and long, working that rotation on that middle of that torso as well as those shoulders. Big, strong punches. Let's finish strong. Punch, punch, punch. Keep those arms up. If that arm's not punching, the other one's protecting that pretty face of yours. Come on, 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of cardio. In 3, your pick. You can do what you did before, change it up. 2 and 1. Let's go right here. 30 seconds. Here, you can jump rope. You can march. Whatever you want to do, you can sidestep for me. Whatever it is that you want to do, you pick. It's only 30 seconds. You can mix it up. 15 seconds in, 15 seconds to go. Come on, keep moving. Let that heart rate come down after this. Stick with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab a drink. Practice those breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth to let that heart rate come down a little bit. Will you walk in the halls, Borden? Yeah, good idea. Good idea. That's what it's there for. All right, when you're ready, grab a drink. There's water in the back if you need to. A little bonus back there. Somebody, I don't know who it was, a little Easter bunny. I swear it wasn't me. Left some really yummy Easter treats back there. So if you want to grab those on your way out. All right, let's stretch it out. Great work, you guys. Absolutely great work. We did it. We made it through all 12. Look at us. We're so good. All right, let's extend one of those legs out. I don't care which one. Pull that toe towards you. Hinge at that waist and reach for that toe. Go ahead and hug that leg in. We'll hug it in nice and tight and rotate that ankle. What? You are or I am? I still don't hear you. Extend your leg. You're I see I put all my troublemakers on this side of the room right there. Extend that leg out. Hinge at that waist to reach for the toe. Not counting you, Pam. I think the rest of them, Jean's okay. The rest of them are a bunch of troublemakers. You're laughing from it because you know I'm right. Yep. Bill's just kind of guilty by association over there. Hug that leg and rotate that ankle for me. All right, both feet down. Use the arm of that chair, the side of the waist, or the side of your leg. Let's turn back and look over that shoulder behind us. Sit up nice and tall on these. Feet stay flat on the floor. You're just turning that upper body. All right, let's come back to center and do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall on these. We'll come back to center here. Let's take those right fingertips over on the left side of the head. Gently pull towards the arm that's up here. Nice big stretch in the back of that shoulder, the neck. You can also take that opposite arm and kind of push that ground away a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Fingertips to the other side of the head. Gently pull towards that arm that's up. Again, with that straight arm, you can kind of push that ground away a little bit. And then relax it down right here. Let's finish with a couple big neck rotations here. Big neck rotations all the way around. Feels so good. You earned it. 1 or 2 in one direction. And then 1 or 2 in the other. And when you're ready, roll it back up. Finish the same way we started. Let's stick with that 4 and 8 count. Let's go inhale 4, exhale 8. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slow it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. You did it. Look at the person across the room and say, I did it. I did it. I did it. Those of you at home, I will see you next time.